I'm from Ebonyi State, Afikpo precisely. I would really want to encourage Our Excellency for his moves and passion towards Nigeria as a general. I think with the vision he got about Nigeria, I think there will be a very great optimism in what the new dawn of Nigeria and the change would be. My first question would go, His Excellency, please, I would like to know, what political party are you likely to be contesting under? My second question goes this way. With wanting a new dawn in Nigeria, it is as fair as we have definitely been practicing an old cargo political system, where we think and always have this faith of having a new Nigeria and being the future of tomorrow, but yet those old men we saw while we were 2 years old are still leading Nigeria. How do you intend to involve the youth in today's politics, where you might be the oldest man in our political system? My last question would go this way. It is 100% said that charity begins at home. By the grace of God, you are from the Southeast. And if we check what is happening in the Southeast as of today, we're having the issues of Biafra, a lot of pandemonium, crisis, fighting, irregular businesses, staying at home on Mondays, staying at home almost the rest of the week. It is going to be very unusual when you go out there and tell people, we are going to bring unionism to the whole Nigeria. When people would sit at their comfort and say, when you have not brought that same unionism to your people back home, how do you intend to engage our traditional rulers, our Eastern brothers, to come together and see reasons to come as one and defeat the issue of Biafra, no Biafra, one Nigeria, no one Nigeria? Because it is from the sensitization of what must have happened in the Southeast that will give some other persons the argument to say, yes, you have done well. I have a last question. You were making mention of the Nigerian Youth Congress, at which I think you are the patron. In the recent time, I think we had a lot of crises with the NSAS movement, where police brutality was actually generalized, a lot of killings. And to an extent, we actually did not notice any international youth involvement that has to be with the notable Congress, like you said, which you are the patron. What has been your actual involvement in the Nigerian youth and concern with Nigeria at large? Because definitely we'll have to go back to the drawing board and have a background check if we are to solidly be behind you, check our archive and actually check your involvement in what must have been done in the recent time and what the results were.
The issue of political party, frankly speaking, I have my special envoys made up of eminent Nigerians who are currently interfacing on my behalf with different political associations. As you may know, we have the Foundation for New Nigeria with almost 6.8 million registered Nigerian youths today. They are being sensitized, being given the necessary awareness we need, because the march into a new nation must come with foot soldiers who believe for the first time there's going to be an ideology. And that ideology relates to practically every questions that we have raised here today. The issue of unity and diversity, issue of corruption, unemployment, insecurity, and what have you. The Foundation for New Nigeria, as the name connotes, is here to build a new nation. Because everything we have spoken and talked today about the current, that Nigeria I can tell you is irredeemable. Why? Because of the checkers and the hands and the chains that holds it. It will take beyond the human. And I bet you, my brother, I'm not a Kalamad or Kalamo. I'm a human. But with the divine vision that I have, I set out to begin a new nation. I tap into the popularity and the goodness and great mind of youths across Nigeria. Which is why if you are following me on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, you'll see how much the northern youths, I'm from the east, I'm an Igbo. I'm son of President Zulubin Igbo. I am never in doubt that the day I carry my message to my people, because they will see the reality and the goodness and fairness. They will see the burning desire in my eyes. I know the Igbo man. He's not swayed easily. He goes for what is real and what is right. So I do not have problem with my people. But I began from the north. Today, my popularity among the northern youths have gotten attention, a global attention, which is why I have series of interviews with Voice of America Hausa Service. I even have Sami Charles TV in the north. It's there on Google. Check YouTube. And they broadcast in Hausa language. And these are youths doing it for free. Having said that, coming to political party, why I delayed in just jumping into any party, I do not see the previous big parties as an answer to the question to the quest of Nigerian people. These parties, like you know, are made up of, I will not call names, because my style is unity and love. But you Nigerians know who they are. And you are the ones that will judge them. We are currently speaking with parties that are based on ideology. I had great outing with the national leadership of the PRP. In fact, as a matter of fact, I was given an award yesterday from the Malam Aminu Kano Institute in Kano as a scholar of the Talaka movement. Talaka means the people. We are also speaking with the Labour Party. My Council for Political Party Interface, led by Dr. Danjuma and Alajamin Yor Adwa and Professor Abdullahi and Co. are working with them now. We are looking at parties of like minds. We're going to build a coalition. We're going to bring about the type of coalition that Nigerians have never seen before. But on a level of decency. How do we say we are different? We're not the type that in the morning wear blue top, at night change to black and say, oh, we have the camp. The man himself is still the same. We are bringing about for Nigerians to know where we stand at every point in time. But I believe in the next few weeks, it will be official. The party that we're going to endorse and that we're going to use. And the party have almost gotten to a level of just pronouncing me as their candidate. And then I wouldn't talk about our old people. Forgive me. Every Nigerian has a right to run for the presidency of Nigeria, and they are our fathers. I'm a child. I'm my father's son. I'm a well-trained Igbo boy. And one thing about our people, we did not, when you castigate an old man, you indirectly castigate your father. Just like the saying that says when an old man goes to bury his mate, he's indirectly burying himself. I will wish the old people well. They are our fathers. I will seek their blessings. I will seek their encouragement. I will do obeisance where it's supposed to be done. I will also advise them that a new nation is being born. And I believe that many of them are tired. A few weeks ago, someone asked me on a town hall meeting to speak about former Vice President Atiku, saying, oh, he's not a Nigerian. And I told that young man, you can't be in my town hall meeting. And don't support me. Because Alhaji Abubakar Atiku is a Nigerian. He was our vice president. He's a great Nigerian. He's done his part. Why would I be against Bola Tinubu? No. These are elder statesmen. The only difference is that I am of a different generation. And I'm here to repair what has been destroyed. Talking about our nation, our people of Biafra, of the East. If you recall, I said my motto is equity, fairness, and justice. It's not only our people of the East that are seeking for self-actualization. And like I told you, I might not be a medical doctor, but I tap into the essence of dissection. When the people begin to say, we do not want to continue to remain in this polity, the first you ask yourself, what has led to that? Years back, the Igbos tell you they want to be part of Nigeria. We are the economic power of that nation. And as an Igbo child, who is a Nigerian, I shall bring about equity, fairness, and justice, so that every Nigerian from every sector and every segment will have a sense of belonging. That's the reality. I can tell you, my brother, what joins us together as a people is beyond any human. We're a nation. I hear from across the Niger the wind of disgust from my people, of my tribe. But what is my answer? That equity and fairness you need will be guaranteed under my leadership. There shall not be different segment of Nigeria. I shall be president of Nigeria. Because when you give equity, fairness, and justice, no part of Nigeria will say, I want to go away. Go away to where? You have well over 1/4 of Nigerian economy is in your hands, and your wealth are spread all over the country. Have we really sat down to think of the reality of what we are saying? Like I said, I'm my father's son. I'm not a guy who dream or who fly on a magic carpet that has no ending. But I will bring about good governance to my people and to the entire nation as president of Nigeria. Talking about Nigerian youth, I am the founder, Sami Uchenna Charles Foundation. It's not about going to the TV. If you know me too well, I'm not the type that go, when I give one, I will call all the press people in the world to come and see what I'm doing. I'm not a hypocrite. I have done a lot through the grace of God that helped me. I've interceded beyond anyone's imagination. The crisis of our nation is not about how many youths go and sit down. When you want to talk about youths, go to places that are affected. Go and see our young ones in Borno State. Go to many other crisis areas. I'm a Nigerian. Go and see the kids who cannot afford to eat, who cannot even afford to pay just 1,000 naira to go to school. Many are under my scholarship. And I do not answer to anybody, and I don't want anyone to vote for me because of that. It is what the Lord has led me to do. And I do it on His honor. Because the typical politician will just give little and carry TV and radio and announce it. So all of you can see, oh, he's helping out of what he has stolen. I do what I do. And that I will continue to do.